God, I just realized that when you're back from a break, you actually have to make videos. God, that blows. Fuck! Most normal people know very little things about Undertime Slopper, because what even is that? And it's probably only this clip.
I love Undertime Slopper.
Oh, you sorry soul. You should have realized by now that I am not normal.
Crazy.
I'm autistic, ASD, whatever. It's nothing new, and it could have easily been implied. And if you think it couldn't have been applied, take a look at my channel real quick and get back to me.
There are puppets because the writers are running out of ideas for the show. They don't know how to write. They're pouching sex dolls.
For those of you who don't get the joke, the joystick is a metaphor for penis.
So, you know, I hyperfix on things. It's really cool until it's not. And Undertime Slopper, man, what a thing to latch onto. If you asked me in late 2022 to early 2023 what I thought the funniest thing on the internet was, I probably would have said Undertime Slopper. Guy's hilarious as hell. Splendid resting cow, goddamn.
I'm trying to rest.
His videos, well, I'll describe them later, but they just scratched an itch in my brain. And then, well, he took too many breaks. He lost relevance, but hey, I'm gonna actually go in depth about that later in the video. I'm currently in my car outside of a cemetery, because even if it would have been really funny and thematically relevant to film there, it would have been a little bit disrespectful to, you know, the families of the dead. Oh, I can't believe he's gone. So Undertime Slopper is like a funny guy who makes the funny internet videos, and it's really funny. Sorry. Excuse me, I'm trying to make a video here, so why don't you back up? Anyways, Undertime Slopper made a thing called Splendid Resting Cow, and it's actually really funny. Undertime Slopper, in my opinion, is dead. And I say that with the most sadness in my heart imaginable. I don't want Undertime Slopper to have fallen off. Their shit's funny as hell. The facts are facts. So, let's take a look at the history of Undertime Slopper, because... duh.
20 years, I jacked off in a tissue. I compromised. I ate grilled cheese off the radiator instead.
Yeah, I'm sitting down, okay? What? Sue me. And the only reason I'm sitting down is because I found a way to get my audio a little bit better. A little bit. I'll solve that mystery next time. I promise. Undertime Slopper posted videos before where I'm going to start off, but they're deleted and I'm not a time traveler, so... Their first video is captioned the following. Normalize 3D scanning stores so you can shop at home. Now I don't have to leave my house. Sometimes God kills people randomly. One time, my nephew fell down the stairs and never woke up. This video has everything. It's absurd, it's funny, it has a deranged concept, it's funny. Like that random shit, like the nephew dying, that's so true. I agree. They also posted videos similarly incomprehensible to the first. Like this video that actually has no text stuff at all, but mentions death grips. Ew. I would never listen to that crappy hipster band. Ugh. Weirdly enough, even though we're not even close to the golden ages, their most popular video comes from this era. Similarly incomprehensible and hilarious. Like, how do you do that? 3D scan? What the fuck is this? I'll tell you what it is. Beautiful. And these videos, which I'll be fully honest, are all bangers and definitely worth watching, started to change around October 27th, 2022. When we got a video that took the world by storm.
Nephew straight fucking up the whole house.
This video, in all honesty, doesn't seem too different from the other videos. It uses nephew, who's been there since literally day one, uses 3D scanned objects. It doesn't make any sense, but works. But this one's a little bit different. Most of Undertime's videos at this point are just like 3D scans and like deepfakes and just like complete absurdism. But this one takes a 3D scanned object and puts it into the world. And it's not the first time they did that, but this video definitely catapulted them into fame. And also, you'll see in a moment that this video was very important because it introduced one of the most important characters in Undertime Slopper lore, Nephew. And it's at this point in research that I realized that this guy posted a lot back in the day. Like 7 times in one day. So this new arc, in all functionality, was just like a week. And there's not much to say about this arc. It's just really solid. A bunch of fan favorites. Like Nephew Didn't Rake the Leaves, or this other one, which is one of my favorites, but not a lot of other people's favorites.
How can I lose them? I already chose. Like, if you think I'm gonna make the bitch close and the bitch get tired every time that I post, damn, if the party not looking where I go.
I don't feel like explaining why I love this so much, so I won't. There were also some stinkers in here. And we have another very important development. First, obviously, they're just sort of roaming the forest and putting in 3D scanned objects, which is basically the entire conceit of Undertime Slopper nowadays. But they also mention a new name. Albert. God, I know I sound insane, because so far this account just seems like a bowl of fried nothing. But let me tell you, I watched these videos on repeat in 2022. Look at this video.
Some silly, sorry-ass motherfucking pickled sandwich-looking alphabet-spelling moron put a trash can in front of this original Monet.
Tell me that's not one of the funniest things you've ever seen. Do it right now. But don't worry, it's culminating into something. And let me tell you about this next era.
Guys, what one is your favorite? Splendid Resting Cow, Frog and Throat, Uncle and Nephew?
This is the beginning of the golden ages. This is what I think made Undertime blow up in the way that they did. Nowadays, there's a bunch of memes where it's like you'll have the short video and then you'll have the outro to the video, and that's the entire joke. And honestly, this account's not too different, except for the fact that it was a pioneer, god damn it. Fiber optic cable. High-speed internet access. This clip, it's just so perfect. The southern drawl, the tone at which he says it, the fact that he says the name wrong. And this is where they started pulling out bangers, demon sensor test at mall, the elf vandalism, the Undertime war, where people sent in clips of themselves pretending to fight elves to be inserted into this absurdist sort of elf war against Undertime Castle, which is just a random tower. It's amazing. Have you ever seen a man completely shattered into pieces because of pure joy? It's like Quentin Tarantino directed it himself. The box that Nephew made, and my personal favorite, camera strapped to a fly.
Maybe I can find a little snack. Maybe crumbs or treats. I bumped my head. That must be outside. That must be outside. Am I being punched?
And the most popular real video of Undertime Slopper, most popular identifiable Undertime Slopper video, the cookie video, which I will not be able to play because it has copyrighted music in it. This was one of the longest eras yet. Pulling out banger after banger, interacting with fans, making newer and weirder videos and weirder concepts. I've never been more invested in a fictional kingdom until now. The energy was electric. It's like something was there, something close to sustenance. But it wasn't, but it felt like it was, and it was not a nothing burger. But it was a burger, a real sustenance burger that was made out of nothing. But you'd eat it and you'd still taste it. And every single tangy texture would go on your tongue, even though it's just air. And I ate that shit up, motherfucker! And on December 15th of 2022, the first domino fell. The location of Undertime Castle was leaked. Now, Undertime Castle is this random tower in the middle of, I think, North Carolina
that they would film at, you know, a lot because fucking funny. Random tower, call Undertime Castle, make a entire thing about how elves are invading Undertime Castle. That's hilarious. So funny. And the fact of the matter is, if they were filming there so often, they likely lived near there. And this did affect Undertime, because on the same day, they took a 5-day break, which was unusual at the time. And in the modern era, this is more or less a staple of Undertime sloppers, just waiting for them to make a video. But after their 5-day break, they quickly bounced back, okay? This era had a lot to do with, you know, arcs, multiple characters and stories, even though these stories were nothing and these characters were nothing. But it was really just, not even a tableau, it was just like a 5-second scene of established characters doing something that makes absolutely no sense. Like, for example,
I got the whole place to myself. What's going on over here?
Fly. You never buzzed me back. Never mind. Roach crawled up this cup and hasn't come out. Can you fly up to check on them?
Wait, were you two? Like, you know, actually, I don't want to know.
You guys are weird.
I feel absolutely wild. I love Undertime slopper.
In this era story threads were the Fly, the Uncle, the Frog, and then the Undertime Classics, which is just a random thing, which were funny as ever. I don't know where to fit this in, but I had fallen off of Undertime Slopper at a very specific point. The Battle of Undertime Slopper was one of the most, like, there was a lot of hype around it. You know, it was this, like, funny series where fans send in clips of them fighting and punching, and then it's like they get green screen in. And for the longest time, we were on part 5. Correct me in the edit if I'm wrong. And then part 6 was posted. Now, at that time, it was revealed that Simon, who was another name character in the Undertime Slopper universe, Simon would show up. And I assumed Simon would be just a guy. Just like the Undertime Warrior was just a guy, Simon, the same thing, would be some lucky fan. And then it turned out to be a robot. And that just, at that point, I was like, no, I'm sorry. I'm done here. And that's probably why I didn't experience the fuckery of this account.
What is going on?
This account's just fucking weird, man. It's a fan account seemingly ran by Edmund X, who, if you don't know, is the one to buckle my... Well, you already know, don't you? My instinct is to say that this is a pure fan account, like this Undertime Slopper horse video is based off of a video that was posted on Albert's Forest. But the very first video that they made is a reference to Simon arriving at the battle for Undertime Castle after part 5 was already released. So I'm really not sure. It all culminated in a marriage of the two accounts, where Albert's Forest posted a video about the cloud, and then that arc finished on the Undertime Slopper account. Well, I've been avoiding it, so let's get on with it. Want to take you to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? Undertime started taking breaks that were longer and longer. The uncle and nephew saga culminated into, well, nothing. With the last video just being this random video that featured Uncle abandoning everything previously shown in the arc. This area still had some views. The videos were still funny, it was just like the breaks were getting longer and longer. But the era didn't last too long, because then we got catapulted into our current era. After the longest break yet, Undertime came back. But it was too late. The format, the videos, saturated by fakes and copycats. The videos are still good, but they're nothing compared to the previous arcs. And now it's just tragic. They started a new arc, which I didn't even know was a new arc until I checked their TikTok and it was in one of those folder things. They continuously post under a story posted 1 year ago today, with classic Undertime videos. We're lucky to see them post even more than twice a month. Hey, don't look at me, I'm a YouTuber, okay? It's hard! When your videos of on this day, Splendid Resting Cow was made are getting more views than your actual original creations, you're cooked. You're done.
Cheers to the ones that we got. Toast to the ones that we have today. Got the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back you. Toast to the ones to today.
I expected to have more to say, but honestly, what can I say? I know I've done a pretty bad job at describing the appeal of Undertime Slopper, so... I guess the script just says describe it, so off the dome. Just funny, absurd, it's just like... Okay. In a non-douchey way. Got it. It's just like this sort of thing, where it was like, let's do 3D scan and deepfakes. It would seem a lot more fun and less scary, and it seems a little bit more scary because of the danger that AI poses to everybody and everything. It was just like, the videos were a lot more fun. It was an untapped market. The lore was very specific. And all in all, they were a pioneer. I really like internet pioneers. Like an internet pioneer who I won't make a video about, called MB Vlane, pioneered fiber optic cable core, which, if you don't know what that is, they're some of the funniest videos nowadays.
I'm in my garage because everyone is asleep right now. But never met that motherfucker. You want fucking Vita now? Hey! You want fuck you. Fuck me. Fuck you. You all for cock. Yeah! You get nothing. Fuck you, Santa. Whoa! Really, huh? You wanna try to give me one fucking eye?
Internet pioneers are awesome. The thing about Undertime is that the videos never got worse. I mean, there was a small drop of quality from the old videos to the new videos, but these new videos are still pretty funny, but it's just like, people don't care, and honestly, I don't blame them. They post less than once a week, and the new videos are either just absurd, but in a bad way, or trying to capitalize off old Undertime, which I don't hate, but I don't love it either. Honestly, as I'm making this video, I'm scared Undertime Slopper is going to comment under my video. How dare you say I'm a dead channel? You're so stupid. How dare you offend me in this way? You are my worst fan ever. You know what? Fuck this ending. I'm gonna explain the Undertime Slopper lore.
Come on.
Dude, what the fuck?
Nope, come on.
You're just gonna revive some character? What, just because he was in your most popular video?
Just do the funny thing that you do and explain it in a manic, yet silly and endearing way.
Fine! That's right, everybody! Is back! He gave me this off screen. He gave me it off screen. That's why I have it. I'm going to mention the script. Okay? I'm gonna fucking mention. The Uncle Saga starts out with Nephew bringing various items into the house and just sort of messing everything up. And also, Uncle seems to be indulging himself in sweet treats. Ta-ta, you silly individual. Nephew's near magical abilities seem to continue to grow to the point where he can change the language that Uncle is speaking and even disembody his voice completely.
What? Where am I?
Hold on. I don't think that's actually Nephew's voice. Trying to find this imposter is going to be the beginning of an epic saga. That was the only video. The only video with that weird disembodied voice. That was the only... Okay. Uncle gets into a bit of a predicament where he gets sent to the hospital for falling down. And this fraud of a doctor tries to tell him that he ate 6 cookies, but we know that he only ate 1 cookie. So we know this doctor is a goddamn fraud.
But luckily, Uncle gets away scot-free and goes back home and gets nephew, and they go to an art exhibit. What happens in between? Who knows? Who cares? Because now we're in the real meat and bones of this story. Because we meet the artist. This artist has a beautiful one-to-one rendition of himself, just like an amazing self-portrait. You know, the artist invites him to his car, which is alive. We meet the artist's snacks, which are alive. Uncle gets a virus on a tablet, and then all of a sudden, we're not in the car or in the art gallery anymore. We're back in the original room, where Uncle seems to have painted the ceiling black. And then all of a sudden, it zooms out to this dark, cold, and empty void, where a figure looms over the room and snatches it out of existence. And then as the figure fades into darkness, we see some very important symbols. And I think we all know what this means. Lash, organ, down, clock. Obviously. Okay, let's see what it is. Wait, that's it? Wait. No, that can't be it. That's fucking stupid! What happened? What the hell was that? That was the most popular series and it just ends like that? What? What? Sucks, man. That's how it ends, okay? I don't care that it ended badly. That's just how it ends. Now do the rest of the narration, goddammit. No, I'm not doing the rest. No. You're gonna finish. I'm not doing it. Okay, you just want to pad out this video's runtime. Just end it. Undertime Slopper, you were, well, a channel that I watch. You gave me countless laughs and fun, but now you are dead. Your corpse is twitching a little bit and hitting the upload button a few times. I think that's called death throes, but that doesn't change the fact that you are dead. Life without you will be bleak, but that's not what I'm focusing on. What I am focusing on is where the fuck am I? You know what? This is gonna be the new outro area. You know, the fucking picture that I made in Microsoft Paint 2 years ago in like 30 seconds with the Better Call Saul end credits that AMC could decide to enforce their copyright at any time. That's done. That's over. We're sitting here right now. It's beautiful. It's nice. And quite honestly, it's comfortable. I'm killing the old outro. It's dead. Okay. This video was supposed to be way shorter. And then it wasn't. This video was really supposed to be just like a 12-minute long, you know, fun little project. It's like, you know, my introduction to monthly uploads. And then I think passion got in the way. Because I am very passionate about Undertime Slopper, like with all the jokes. I really think their videos are very funny. Something that did upset me while I was researching is someone left a comment that said Undertime Slopper is like the Gen Z skibbity toilet, and it pissed me off how correct, how fucking right they were. That annoyed me a lot. Last video, I think I got 5 impressions in the last week, so I know what people want. They want shorter, palatable videos, so here's this guy who's completely irrelevant at this point in time, but he was relevant like a year ago. If you want to see me upload, I've been not playing a lot of Geometry Dash, but I have been playing Celeste, and I'm going to start showing my goldens. You know, when you golden a room, you go through a room without dying. I'm not doing great right now because I'm trying to do chapter 3 A side, the first chapter 3, and it's fucking, I've taken so long doing it. It's been such a long process, but I am getting there. So thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.
I love Undertime Slopper.